Welcome back to The Download, where tech headlines hit the conversation they deserve. I'm James.
And I'm Priya. It's April 30th, 2025, and wow, this month's tech news cycle has been an absolute whirlwind. From quantum security breakthroughs to the AI arms race in your pocket, we're diving into all the stories that matter.
We have to start with the hardware news everyone's talking about. Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra has officially hit shelves, and the reviews are wild. One Tech News World story described how the S25 Ultra finally weaned a die-hard iPhone user off Apple. That's bold.
I saw that. The big talking point is the S25 Ultra's quantum encryption chip, which is a first in smartphones. Samsung claims this brings unprecedented data security for everything from texts to payments. A lot of analysts are calling it a game-changer for privacy-conscious users and potentially the opening salvo in the quantum security race for mobile.
It's not just phone tech. Quantum security is having a moment beyond the Galaxy line. We're seeing reports, again from Tech News World, of wider industry adoption of quantum-resistant encryption, especially in fintech and healthcare, where data sensitivity is critical.
Switching gears a bit, let's talk about Apple. While Samsung's stealing the security spotlight, Apple's not sitting out innovation season. The latest updates across the Apple Watch, AirPods, and iPhone models are all about weaving AI deeper into the user experience. We're talking smarter health metrics, personalized sound on AirPods, and proactive Siri suggestions.
The AI in everything trend is undeniable. Apple's pushing for real-time health insights, like early detection of sleep apnea or arrhythmias on the watch. And the new AirPods can adapt their sound in noisy environments using machine learning. It's subtle, but honestly, exactly what keeps Apple users loyal year after year.
Except, interestingly, there's chatter that Apple's Vision Pro ecosystem is growing more slowly than expected. Some devs are hesitant to jump in, possibly because of the high price point and a wait-and-see approach on mainstream appeal.
Meanwhile, over in the world of transportation tech, robotaxis and ride-sharing models are hitting some friction. Tech News World highlighted a thought-provoking problem. These companies are struggling to find sustainable revenue models. Apparently, even as the technology advances, profitability remains elusive for both established and emerging players.
Yeah, the problem seems to be that while robotaxis reduce labor costs, the upfront investment in hardware, insurance, AI, and regulatory compliance is enormous. A lot of rideshare companies are still subsidizing rides to keep fares competitive, which just isn't sustainable long-term.
And as if that's not enough disruption, space is getting crowded, literally. The proliferation of low Earth orbit satellite networks is forcing traditional geostationary satellite companies to innovate fast. LEO networks are delivering lower latency connectivity, making them a serious threat to the old guard giants.
That's a fascinating tug-of-war. LEO networks from companies like Starlink are now providing robust internet in places previously underserved, rural areas, high seas, remote research stations. Geostationary operators are scrambling to partner up or develop hybrid systems just to compete.
Speaking of market shakeups, let's touch on Amazon's continued spat with the White House over tariff transparency. GeekWire reported some heated exchanges this month. Amazon wants clearer rules and faster customs processing, while regulators are putting pressure on multinationals to disclose more about their global sourcing and tariff strategies.
Yeah, and it's not just Amazon. The whole tech industry is bracing for new tariffs on chips and device components as geopolitical tensions flare up, especially between the US and China. This could mean higher hardware prices or even delays in device launches later this year.
Back to AI for a moment. Tesla's Q1 earnings call was a spectacle. Elon Musk doubled down on the company's commitment to robotaxis and cheap EVs, all powered by Tesla's in-house AI chips. He even teased a Tesla-specific generative AI model to rival OpenAI's GPT, designed to supercharge both autopilot and the user experience in connected cars.
That announcement got mixed reviews. Some analysts are skeptical Tesla can keep up with AI giants like NVIDIA, especially with NVIDIA's Blackwell Ultra chips launching this quarter. Those chips are already setting records in data center performance, making NVIDIA the undisputed heavyweight in AI hardware.
No surprise, NVIDIA's racking up partnerships. GM, cloud providers, and even health tech companies are all betting on NVIDIA AI infrastructure to power next-gen applications.
On the venture side, TechCrunch's Equity podcast highlighted a real trend. Early-stage AI startups continue to pull in massive funding rounds, despite a broader slowdown in late-stage venture funding. Investors seem to believe we're only at the beginning of this AI boom.
It's not just about generative AI either. There's growing excitement around AI-powered assistive technologies. One incredible example is new software for dyslexia treatment that uses adaptive AI to personalize exercises. This has shown dramatic improvements in literacy for users who previously struggled with conventional solutions.
I love seeing that. It's a reminder why all this tech innovation matters, real impacts on real lives.
Absolutely. Let's recap the April highlights. Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra launches with quantum encryption, kicking off the quantum security race in mobile. Apple integrates AI across devices, but Vision Pro ecosystem faces adoption hurdles. Robotaxi and rideshare companies are still searching for viable revenue models. Low Earth orbit satellites, challenging geostationary internet giants, and expanding global connectivity. Amazon's trade war with the White House intensifies, with ripples across the tech supply chain. Tesla doubles down on proprietary AI for vehicles, while NVIDIA cements its AI hardware dominance. AI startups and applications, from enterprise automation to dyslexia treatment, continue to attract major investment.
And let's add, policy and regulation shakeups are looming. Governments worldwide are taking a hard look at antitrust, AI safety, and the economic impacts of tech monopolies. Expect more hearings and maybe a few surprises on the legislative front in the coming months.
Let's wrap with a quick one to watch. Priya, what's your tech story to keep an eye on?
I'm watching LEO satellite networks. The race to connect the unconnected is about more than just fast internet. It could reshape global education, healthcare, and even national security in ways we're only beginning to understand.
Great call. For me, it's quantum security in consumer devices. The first mover advantage is huge. And if Samsung's bet pays off, Apple, Google, and others will have to scramble to catch up.
That's it for this month's Roundup. If you like the show, hit subscribe and let us know what stories you want us to cover next month.
And don't forget, all the links and sources are in the show notes. Thanks for tuning in. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.